so that the direction of the picture is in the script. Everything is in the script.
This is a competition, so you all winners in your category. What's the situation with script competition and script festivals right now? What are you looking for when you submit? What are you gaining from it? What's interesting in the festivals you've been participating in? What do you get from all of that? Yep.
I learned this actually because I sent it to multiple festivals, London Script Awards in New York, and I was really looking for feedback. Wanted to learn what I could do better and what I can grow on. And apparently that's a different category. It's pro analysis that told me, so that was my mistake. But
yeah, there are different categories and different set of services, let's say, offered. Yeah. Ilana?
So we only finished writing this script a few weeks ago. This was we've submitted to a bunch of different festivals. We've already heard back. We've already gotten positive results from 2 or 3, including this one. But we only submitted. I think we got right in on the deadline for this one.
I don't know. I wouldn't know that, but
yeah. So far things are looking up. What I would really like to get out of this is, well, there's a few things. First of all, the more of the ability to sell to investors, so you can collect money, so you can actually make the movie, which I think is probably a big one, which I think why a lot of people are here.
It's fine. It's a topic that even that comes often in film festivals. The financing, the distribution, the producers, the market, basically. So same for script. Okay.
And also, I guess there's a community aspect, isn't there? I certainly think there is. So to, meet like-minded people whose brains work somewhat similarly to yours. There's something really nice in that. And also it means for future projects, for the other projects you do, there's people out there who maybe you can say, hey, what do you think about this? Or you see the kind of work that they do, and you can get inspired and be supported and supportive.
Yeah, I agree with that. Okay. Anything you want to add about that festival strategy or the way you approached things?
Festival strategy?
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't do too much in my life with a huge amount of long-term strategy.
Okay.
What I generally do is I baby-proof. By which I mean, we know that if you do well in a festival, it means that you can have financing. It means that you can, and you can have this community, like I was saying, you have more ideas about other people you can reach out to for future projects that you work on. But I mean, I don't necessarily think about it in the long term beyond that. I think if you feel things out.
It's also, it's a journey. You don't necessarily have to know. I feel nowadays, you don't necessarily have to know where you want to end up, but I think maybe festivals became a platform to use for creators, scriptwriters or filmmakers. You want to submit to the festivals, you want to use the festivals for what they have to offer.
I think it's really nice to we can have this kind of things like a forum or, a chance for people to get connected, or for people or also for people to present their projects, because I feel sometimes we all submitted to a few different festivals, but they only give you a result, which is not really helpful, because you can only put them on your bio or resume, but they cannot really do anything more than that. So I really appreciate that there is real communication in festival, especially because if you have experience with something like a theater festival, that's really like a real real event where people meet each other, people do something together. But for film festival, even for the bigger one, like the Austin, like people just come there to watch film, listen to the speech, and they can do nothing more than that. They don't really talk to each other. So I really appreciate we have this kind
I
of
agree.
forum, round
Yeah.
table.
Good.
I
What
would
we,
agree with you. I think that it's so important, especially to support grassroots arts. We really, and small filmmakers. I think nowadays, I'm sure we've all seen there's, this huge shift, kind of away from. There's been so much less creative filmmaking in the last maybe 10 years or so than so much time before that. And I'm personally a big fan of more avant-garde film, as I'm sure a lot of the people are here. The big Marvel movies, they're fun, they have their place, but they're not really telling these, personally the stories that I want to see or hear, the new things. So these sorts of things I think are really, really important.
So that the direction of the picture is in the script. Everything is in the script.